Hey, Blacksburg, it's Councilman Goodhart here with another update for you. So, currently, Town Council is on summer recess, which is when we take a few weeks break just to get some traveling done and give staff a break. So, in my case, I was able to go to Denver, Colorado to go visit family and take my my wife and our kids on some fun adventures and to see some cool things. And since we didn't have a work session, I wanted to use this update to focus on one thing I did like, or two things I liked while visiting in Denver, Colorado, and one thing I did not like. So, starting with the thing I didn't like, we'll start with urban sprawl. So, I had my wife take this picture while we were driving to somewhere where we're going, and it really just gives a great example of how oftentimes in American cities you have urban sprawl where everything is really spread out far apart. Where you live is not close to where you might get groceries, where you might want to go out to eat, or where you might need to take your kid to go play on the playground or visit a children's museum. All of these things and uses are separated by miles and miles of road. And that means that everyone needs to drive everywhere all the time for everything. This is an environment that I personally do not enjoy and not something that I would like to see for Blacksburg in the coming years and decades to come. So when I look to make decisions on town council, I do consider, does this contribute to urban sprawl or not? If it does, it's not something I personally would enjoy. So I think the alternative to this is finding ways that we can use the land we have, make it more mixed use, make it more walkable, make it more village oriented so that you don't wind up with a situation where you have 6 lanes of traffic and it's still bumper to bumper, which is dangerous, expensive, and I personally find not very pleasant to be in. So that was something I didn't like while we were visiting Denver. But something I did like was exploring all the different parks that they had. And I took this picture of one of their rock climbing rocks that they had in one of their playground spaces. And I took it because I wanted to shout out to our own Parks and Rec department about the bouldering features that they just put in at the municipal park. They are awesome. And so this is what we had, what we found in Colorado. And this is not representative of all their playgrounds, but I just thought Blacksburg Parks and Rec did such a great job with getting those installed and just how fun and interesting they are. I'm really, really proud of them. So I wanted to make that shout out with this update. And then my last, and this is going to go longer than 2 minutes, so I apologize. I'm trying to keep these short, but was this space. So we were going to grab some coffee on our way to somewhere else we were going, and we landed on this kind of mixed use development. And so what you have is the central kind of social circle space with some implements that the kids can manipulate and free play. And you have certain features that I find are cool, such as this bench, which can be a balance beam or something to jump off of for kids. But if you have a lot of people, now it's extra seating. And so I really find it interesting, some of these features that can have multiple uses in spaces like this. And it's something that I would look to be incorporated as we, make decisions that involve something like the Draper Road Streetscape project. These are the type of things I think are really cool and interesting and what I would like to see more of in Blacksburg. Anyway, thanks for catching this update. I will see you around town and I'll see you at the next one. Thanks for watching.